online gameplay video now. First off, to be able to do this, you have to be at least level 14 and have a fishing rod. So there is a limitation on that, but once you get to level 14, once you buy the fishing rod, this is super easy money. Like really easy, really quick money too. But as you can see, I am obviously about to go fishing. I have worm bait ready to go, ready to be equipped. And I'm actually over here in Scarlet Meadows, like right over here, just left of the Southfield Flats, Matacon, northwest, or yeah, of the of Rhodes, I think it is. Yeah, Rhodes. There's a butcher right here, so not too far to travel. I kind of hang out right around here. I'm sure there are other places you can find these fish, but this is, you have to mess around. I'll mess around. If I can find any more locations, I'll of course let you all know. But this is probably the best location because it is so close to a butcher, so you can kind of fill up your stuff. And yeah, my camp happens to be right there, and yeah, I don't really need the camp right there, because one, I'm making so much money, I could actually buy stuff I need to keep my health up, or to keep all my cores up, basically, because basically there's just one fish, the steelhead trout, I believe it is, that sells for $4.45, so I'm going to we're going to catch a few fish, then we're going to go sell them, and you'll see how easy it is to make the money. And don't forget, first of all, the worms are 50 cents each. So I know you're thinking, oh, expensive. No, it's really cheap because I think the least you can sell a fish for, it's like pickerel, it's like 45, 75 cents, something like that. So you might take a 5-cent loss, but most of the time you're gonna be catching like bass, which I think sells for like $2 each, and depending on the bass, most of the, I think it sells about $2 each. And then the steelhead trout, which sell for $4.45 each. And I think you can hold up to about 10 of those, not entirely sure. But there is... Oop, where'd it go? Oop, hold on, there should be... Oh, here it is. It's hidden by the... There's a post office right here. So if you don't have your camp over here, you don't want to pay $2 to put your camp down. I only did it because I wanted to pick up some meat. But there's a post office right here, so you can go ahead and order the worms, like while you're out here fishing. Or you can send the butcher to order the worms, they'll be delivered to the post office, pick them up. You can order a bunch of worms. You can carry up to 20 at a time. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's just fish. Let's try and catch it. It randomizes what fish you get. But you kind of want to make sure you go pretty far out, otherwise you're going to catch like these small fish, like the pickerels, which don't really sell for much. That they might sell for $1. I think they sell for 75 cents or $1, something like that. They're not really, they might not even be 75 cents. I don't recall. And then also the, I can't remember the other fish. I can't remember any other fish, but it only sells like $1. So either way, it's still pretty much profit. But obviously, you want most for your $1 there. So yeah, sometimes there won't really be anything, so I kind of give it a little bit of time, because right about here is where we would start to see fish getting hooked at the latest, so we'll give it another few, and then you reel it in a little. Yeah, so I think I should have enough, at least one of each. I think I do have a steelhead trout. I should check the inventory, but we'll check the satchel inventory in a minute. There we go. Which I always kind of reel in even while I'm doing this, is because otherwise it might take a little bit longer, because it will go out. Sometimes it will stop reeling. But sometimes your line will go out if you don't reel it in. But once it gets closer to the shore, if it still is having to fight or struggle, I'll kind of let it do its struggle thing, because we're right here.
And yeah, so this is the bass. Alright, yeah, so I don't know if I can get, we'll try and get a steelhead trout. Matter of fact, we're just going to put the rod away real quick. Now we're actually going to check our inventory or check our satchel. Can we check our satchel? Right here, what do we have? We do have 2 steelhead trouts. Cool. Alright, we're going to try and break it down. Does that mean we can cook it up? I don't know. We'll see. But that is not important. What is important is that we go ahead and we try and catch another fish. Honestly, for selfish reasons, so I can try and get, so I can get a little more. So again, you don't want to cast it too close. But yeah, so which basically, like, the longer you hold R2 before you release it, the farther it's going to go, up to, you know, as far as I can go, obviously. And then if you just quickly tap it, like when you're about to, oops, there you go, then it'll bring it in as close as you can, which you don't want to do that here, because like I said, especially the worm bait, because, you know, like I said, you'll catch these smaller fish. They're not really what you want to do. You want to try and catch these big ones here. I remember the reason I actually came here is because, okay, this will do. We'll go to the location and we'll sell these, and then we'll go ahead and buy some more worms, just to show you the cheap price. I always set a waypoint, and I don't follow the roads. I kind of just skip it because you can. But anyway, I kind of came over here, which I'll have to go up and down to see if I can find it, if it's even there. Because there was like a shack that it was part of the, not like it was part of the story where there's this guy living out of this shack, this supposed famous fisherman, and you could stand out on like the little pier, and you know, you can catch a really big fish. So I have not found one of those yet, but you know, like honestly, when I started, I had like 106. I made about $100. I mean, it is super easy. It's it's pretty quick, considering the fact. I mean, you don't have to do you don't have to go hunting. You don't have to, you know, basically chase down any animals. You don't have to go rob people. You don't gain any honor. Don't lose any honor. You don't really have to deal with any of that. You just pretty much stand in one spot. Maybe move around a little from time to time. No, I don't think it really matters. But yeah, super easy. So we'll go right here. We'll go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and sell these to other players. Oh, sorry. So hopefully no one tries to mess with us as we're doing this. There was nobody over here, like literally a few minutes ago. So largemouth bass sell for $2 a piece, and these sell for $4.25. So that's still a lot of money. You see, $8.50 just for 2 of them, and see, that's more than enough money made. So as long as pretty much every 4 or 5 fish you're catching, you know, you just happen to be catching one, yeah, and you'll pretty much be good. So we're gonna buy some more hunting and fishing. They're right down here. They're 50 cents each. We're actually going to go to our camp and collect, because I really don't feel like dealing with these people right here. We're trying to do this quick stream. Oh, that person's up there, so we are going to, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go back to our spot so they don't get a new gunfight. So if someone kills me, I gotta kill them. I just gotta keep it going, but I don't want to do that right now because I want to get this done for you all. I don't want to make it a super long video, but I don't want to just do that in parts. And see, this is the great thing is, you good? Very good. I'll feed you. I'll feed the horse after this video, I promise. I'll have to make sure Wes is okay. But yeah, so it obviously doesn't get you any of the gold bars or gold pieces, but you can
we'll make a pretty penny. As you can see, we almost we made a little over $10, which is really good money for for this right here. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll go to the lockbox. Okay, where is? Hold on, why do I feel like this has moved? It has not. Okay, I just. Alright, so. Why? This is a lockbox for like deliveries, which again you can do the exact same thing at a post office. And you can, I always say collect all because they don't collect all that you can carry. And there's 4. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. And then you just go right back to the spot down here. I always take my horse just in case I have to come. It's usually like try right around in here. So I'm probably just gonna go. Well, we'll see if it comes over. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And you just come right back over here. You continue your little fishing. And that'll be about it. You just keep fishing, keep fishing. It's a bit of a grind, but it's super easy, and you know, pretty quick money. So I'll be live streaming tomorrow, and hopefully by that time, I will have a whole lot more. I'll have some more weapons. I'll have some more stuff. We'll be able to do a lot more. Don't know if I'll be able to use my other horse yet. I might buy a horse and see how that goes. So voice chat, everyone else. So yeah, stay tuned, stay awesome. Hit that subscribe button below. If this was helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I don't know the best way to make money below rank 14, below level 14. Hell of a thing for joining, but this is definitely the best way. After rank 14, and the fishing rod is $124, so it's about $124.50 investment, and you're pretty much good to go. So I know it's a lot. Pretty much the best way is actually go hunting, and or just do the missions. If you do the missions, and then you kind of save your money, just kind of buy some provisions where you need it, and then by the time you get to level 14, you should easily have enough for the fishing rod and at least 1 worm. So yeah, that's the best thing I can tell you is just save your money. If you're just starting out, do the missions, save your money, buy provisions and ammo as you fit, as you need to. Try not to overspend it. If you happen to spend too much and don't have enough, then you can still go fishing and still make. I don't say you can't go fishing because you need to level 14. But you can go hunting. You can do all kinds of stuff. Not all kinds of stuff, but there's probably better guys out there for below level 14, but this is the best way above level 14. So we're going to go ahead and catch this fish. Actually, I'm going to say cast so I don't make this too long. So again, if this was helpful, which I really hope it was, don't forget to leave a like or leave a comment. Tell me if you found this helpful or not. Hit that subscribe button below. Follow me on Twitter, ZachRider747. And as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.